This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Texas. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They open the championship game with a pass. Tight end makes the grab.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the ground, it's Hill. Fights through the tackler. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pitch made on the left side.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And the Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Touchdown, Aggies. They draw first blood in this national title game.
In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
1st and 10 play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Ran down the middle. It's Washington. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. That That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown run. Caught over the middle. It's Miller.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for his back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Breaks free.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And brought down at the line with that a big defensive tackle. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. Boom. He's got a man down the middle. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. The quarterback making some changes at the line. needs a completion here on 4th down.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass is broken up.
Over on downs. What a stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Looking deep to the right side.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Second down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Tiny space at the 20. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Texas. And 6 more points to the total.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum.
Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keeps it on the draw.
He's got the first and still going. Here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Finds his man. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Hill. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Design quarterback run. Tackle made after just a short gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Yankees will kick this away to begin the second half. Starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great connection there for 6 points. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Hill. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Trying to find room. It's Hill. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, what I love here is just vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Receivers are bunched together. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. They're going to run it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the tailback's got it again. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Linebacker shifting around now. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense will make adjustments.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll run it here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's third down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Longhorns churn out another first down. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback still with the football. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. QB keeper all the way. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face third down and short. The offense with some pre-snap motion. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
The Longhorns will line up on first and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. Breaks the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly. Here.
Now a long way to go on third and goal. quarterback's got it on the option. Ball carrier tackled there.
Great call here on third down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on fourth.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's got it inside the 15. Game out of reach here. The offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.